Hey y'all, I'm out in my shop working and I'm about to turn on this distiller. I'm just gonna cut this. I just put fresh water in this and then it'll distill up through here and then it'll go into this container. I use my own distilled water that I make for all of my soaps and a lot of my other products that call for distilled water. Instead of buying it. I'm going to make some Thieves Cleaner today. So I'm going to go over to my work table and we'll get started on that. Okay, I am over at my work table. I've been working out here trying to clean up, get ready for next weekend. But I am going to make some Thieves cleaning oil. So it is going to call for eucalyptus, clove oil, rosemary oil, cinnamon, and lemon. So those are the oils that go into it. And I'm going to use a tablespoon instead of sitting here trying to just do it by the drop because we would be here literally all day. You're probably looking at 300 drops of eucalyptus, but that would be a tablespoon. So we're not gonna do that. It just takes so long. I actually already put a tablespoon of eucalyptus in, so it's gonna call for 1 tablespoon of eucalyptus. I thought I was filming a while ago when I wasn't, so I had already started. But I'm gonna put it in this beautiful blue mason jar. I just love the color. This is not one of the old ones. This is actually a new one I got from the grocery store. But I just love them. So the clove oil is probably that and lemon are your two strongest quantities, whatever, of the oil. And I always have a hard time getting them. These things come in handy to open your essential oil bottles. So if you use essential oils, get you something like that. I know there's plastic ones too, but I like my little metal one. Very sturdy. So of the clove oil, I'm going to do 1.5 tablespoons of clove oil. Clove oil smells really good. And if we were doing an herb class, I would probably do this blend, but I would probably just put some of the herbs down in it, like some clove buds, maybe some rosemary, sprigs, who knows, some cinnamon, and in fact that might be a good idea for a cleaning thing. I'm going to guesstimate half a tablespoon here. If it gets a little bit strong, oh well, right? Alright, and then the rosemary, we're going to use a tablespoon. Get it open. Probably takes as long to get these things open as it does to make this stuff, right? They're tough. Okay. And this I'm going to use just a, what is this, rosemary, another tablespoon just like the eucalyptus. And I'll give you the recipe at the end. There you are. Let's put this back on there. How about the cinnamon? So I just got this cinnamon. Let's see, get this opened. And we're just going to use a tablespoon. So that's going to be a lot of this, okay? A tablespoon of cinnamon. And that is a lot. If you've ever smelled this, cinnamon is very strong. And if you're using a cinnamon essential oils, you want to dilute it, but if you were going to put it on your skin or anything, so I don't recommend putting that kind of thing on your skin. But we'll be diluting this. And then lemon. So I'm going to, see, I already got this one opened. And lemon is going to be 1.5 tablespoons of lemon. So that's quite a bit too. So, I mean, it's about a whole jar. So see, that jar is almost, that's a little over a half. I'm going to do that much more. This is a new one. And I know you can, there's a way to just pop, well, I'm not good at it, so I'll just do it this way. I know there's a way to pop them open with just the lid, but like I said, I'm not good at it. So I'm going to do about that much more. That'll be 1 1/2 of lemon. And like I said, if it's a little bit more on one of the oils, it's okay. I'll put the lemon back on. I usually save when I get one of these empty, I'll save them because I like to put them down in Epsom salt and do a blend for the bath. So I'll save that. Do I have it all? So I had 1 1/2 tablespoons of clove, 1 1/2 tablespoons of lemon, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of rosemary, and 1 tablespoon of eucalyptus. So it's a lot of oil. That is a lot of oil. So let's get these cloves back up. I have spilt these before, so I don't want to do that again. Alright, so now let's round it back up. I am going to use vodka in this. You need at least 100 proof alcohol. I could use witch hazel. Witch hazel has kind of a scent though. I don't like to use witch hazel. But vodka's not really got a scent. And you could also use like what is that stuff? The green alcohol. Isopropyl. It has a scent, so I don't like using that because I mean I wish you could smell this. It really smells good, but this is all essential oils. I mean that's a lot. About 600. Well, no, that's more than 600 drops of essential oils. It's about 6 tablespoons though. Let's see. Let me find the vodka. So I got some Tito's vodka, and I usually use this. It's just, actually this is 80 proof, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so I'm gonna need 1 1/2 cups of this. So about 12 ounces on my measuring cup. And this will smell really good. And then I'm going to use 2 1/2 cups of that distilled water that I'm making. And I know I could have just ran to town and got some distilled water, but I just don't want to go. And I have the capability to make it. And once I make it, I mean, it's going to make more than 2 1/2 cups. So I'll probably blend up a batch of soap, which I need to do anyway. So here's your vodka. Alright, there you are. And then the rest of it will be distilled water. Woo. But it is strong. But this is a wonderful cleaner. There we are. And then that'll be, like I said, a quart once I add that 2 1/2 cups of distilled water. So I will, like I said, I will put the ingredients at the end of this. And then there you are. I did blend up just the oils here. And I'm going to actually give this to my friend as well, and she can replenish this. She could just add alcohol and water with just some of this. And all you need is 6 tablespoons of oil to the quart. Alright, thanks for watching.